Once again, it's Wednesday, July 30th, 2014. Got the date right today.
We are ready.
Got the date right.
We are ready to go. And you know what? I haven't had my cup of coffee yet, but I already had breakfast, which is good.
You haven't had your coffee?
Yeah, I haven't.
You seem very awake.
I know, and you know what? I woke up super hungry this morning, and I ate my food, and then just before the show, I was also munching on something.
Good, good. Definitely good. Definitely good.
Those carbs going and...
Keep the energy alive. I just had like half of my smoothie, and then I also had some cashews this morning.
Yeah, well, that's energy.
After the show, that's when I'm like,
your big meal.
Give me food. Yes, yes.
That's right.
Let's go ahead and start off our trending topics with, it's kind of a town that's not too far from here, in the town of Hemphill, Texas, where a couple decided to do some flea market shopping and ended up discovering the bargain of a lifetime.
Of a lifetime it is. Now, Lanny and Walter Brown stumbled upon an American flag in one of the stands, but it wasn't an ordinary flag. Now, there were various messages written all over it, and that's when they realized they were actually to a 20-year-old Marine named Lance Corporal Fred Maciel, who died in a helicopter crash back in 2005.
Now, this is where you have to get the tissues out. The couple have two sons in the Marines, and they knew how much something like this means to the family. So they went out of their way to track the mother of Maciel down and hand her the flag. She didn't even know it existed. Now, when asked why the couple did this, they said, "All Marines are your kids." How cute is that?
Oh.
I love that story. Such a touching story. And once again, it shows, even those complete strangers, they can just go out of their way to help
and
somebody.
After so many years, imagine the parents,
it's a surprise. It's a little surprise.
Something like that, of course.
Definitely. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and switch gears now. Jessica, I have to ask you a question.
Ask away.
Now, how many pairs, we know you love shoes, how many pairs do you have?
How many pairs do I have? Do I really have to say that?
Yes,
do I really have to answer that?
Yes.
Let's just say a little, maybe over 50.
Over 50. Okay, well, you're not alone, because the average woman, and the math has been done, and it probably comes as no surprise, the average woman spends a ton of money on those shoes.
That is right. On average, women spend around $1,100 on shoes. What? Or roughly $61 per pair. Now, it gets worse as that equals out to about 17 pairs of shoes a year.
Now, when you look at the span of 15 years, a woman spends around $51,000 on shoes.
God.
That's more than most people spend on a car, and it's tough to admit, but out of all those shoes, guess what? One of them in 4 will never be used because they're too uncomfortable. But then again, you know what they say, beauty is pain.
Definitely, and I've got to agree on that, though. I've bought some shoes that I haven't even worn, and I'm just there, and I'm like, oh, special occasion,
and it never happens.
It's never happened. But how about you? How many shoes do you think you have?
I'm the same way. I have a ton of shoes, and I didn't even bring all of them down. Yeah, I still have more in Houston, and then I don't want to even say, probably around the 50 mark too. And I would agree with the whole we don't wear all of them, because I have a couple pairs I can think of off the top of my mind that special occasion, I'll wear them. Never did.
And and then sometimes you stick to the same ones. So like, okay, this one's this one.
Yes, these are my go-to.
So yeah, well, you gotta have some comfortable ones, or the ones that you always use for work, or the next ones.
Definitely, very true.
Now, Hannah, don't you just love the way your skin feels after a bath?
Yes, I do.
I'm pretty sure. Now, wouldn't actually you want your couch to feel the same way?
Your couch? Feel like your skin? Ew, not really. Well, one company thought you would, and they've made furniture to look, feel, and even smell like human skin. They have even incorporated pheromones and aftershave to give the furniture an even more realistic skin smell.
I don't know about that now, but the product is actually selling, but it's not cheap. The stool by itself is about $775, and the chair is close to $2,500, and gives a whole new meaning to love the skin you're in.
It definitely does. Would you have some of these? They just look like big fat rolls, honestly. Would you want that in your house?
I don't know. I think that'd be a weird feeling.
I don't think that would be very comfortable.
Now, you said it also smells.
Yes.
And, well, if it smells like me, then it's going to be beautiful, but...
I don't know if it smells like you though. I mean, what if you get like what if your couch smells like BO? What if you get someone else's scent?
Oh, I don't know. It depends on that, right?
Yeah.
The scent.
I'm gonna go ahead and vote no on the skin furniture.
I'll skip on that one.
Yeah, that sounds a little scary. Well, moving on, the Valley isn't known for subways, as we don't have any here, and thank goodness, because as the next video shows, subways come with a very big price. And that price is rats.
Oh, now better yet, chocolate eating rats in a vending machine. Well, try not to jump out on your seats in fear. A video has gone viral of this little vermin eating a Principe, which is a chocolate-filled biscuit. Now, it seems to be hit with rats.
Now, no response yet from the vending machine company or the city of Barcelona where the video was shot, but they are investigating. However, people everywhere have responded, and of course, as you can imagine, it's with disgust. You can't see it because the monitor's out of your way, Jessica. It's like it's not like a big nasty New York rat. It's like a little mouse rat.
But still, I mean, would you really get anything from that?
No, I would not get anything out of that vending machine.
And isn't it weird because everything's wrapped, so it's not like the rat is.
No,
actually...
it's eating. Yeah, well, it tore a hole in the package.
Well,
and
from
it's definitely eating
from one
in
of them, yeah, but from the rest, but still, I mean, just the thought of knowing that there's like rat in there. Next time we're gonna go get something from here, I'll be like,
yeah. Next time you go, you head over to the lunchroom, check your vending machines.
Please.
Yes.
Even if you're that hungry.
Because I don't think it costs extra if you wanna get the rat in there.
Now, and if you thought that story turned to your stomach, wait until you see this next video, Hannah.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a different story. Now, here's the backstory. One woman attempting the high dive earlier this month at the Lava Hot Springs diving pool in Idaho got cold feet last minute, but then it was too late. She fell off the diving board, hitting the lower board before slamming straight into the water.
Well, thankfully, she surfaces from the plunge, and apparently she only suffered from a slightly injured finger.
Oh, but look at that. Jess, can you see that?
Yeah, that is...
So her and her friend were getting up to do it by themselves, and it's 22 feet high. So they both run, and then she freaks out last minute and catches and swings, but then lets go and hits her leg.
My God.
But honestly, I don't think if she was going to fall, I don't think she could have done it in a better way because of the way her body hit. Like, you know, it wasn't any, like, abnormal. Because she kind of just hit it right on her hips, so her body was able to then fold over.
Handle that.
Like, yeah. Oh.
But that must have hurt, though, a little.
Well, just her finger.
Just
luckily for her. Oh my goodness. Well, diving definitely is not my sport, especially after seeing that video. I prefer just going to the gym, but getting up and actually heading to the gym can be a daunting task. But we think we found the perfect motivation you need in order to get yourself into shape and not miss any more workouts.
That is right. Now get the shock of your life, literally, as a fitness wristband gives you a quick zap should you miss your workout. And while it's not the most stylish band out there, well, it does the job to get you up and out of the house.
That's true. The shocking truth is some people just need that extra push to work out. The Pavlok bracelet is available now to buy for the small price of $250. It's kind of steep. Yeah. It's available for pre-purchase right now, but it's not actually coming, you know, it won't actually be delivered to your house until 2015.
Well,
Pavlok.
What do you think? Do you think you need that? No, I don't think.
I don't think I would do that. And it also has like another option that you can do to where it'll link to your bank account. So if you skip a workout, it charges you for it. Almost like it would be a personal trainer if you missed the
well,
session.
See, I can see that now because in the shock, maybe some people can pass on the shock, be like, okay, but I'm still gonna whatever. Like
people care about money.
But people do care about, hopefully.
And they don't want to lose it.
And hopefully it's not like you pay for the gym and then you never go.
Uh-huh.
Well, that could be another thing.
It was the same kind of thing, isn't it, really? If you have a gym membership and you just skipping all the time, it's still happening. It's getting taken out of your bank account every month.
Constant reminder, though, that, hey, I'm taking money out of you. I'm taking money out of you.
Definitely. Maybe it zaps while it does it. Just to remind you.
Now, another tough situation everyone gets into is first dates. Now, they aren't the most fun and can sometimes be a little awkward, but scoring a second date takes a lot of work. And according to a new survey, these are the rudest things someone can actually do on a first date?
Well, apparently people hate it when you order their food for them. It seems like you're already bossing them around. And others are not fans of you posting your date on social media. It seems a little show-offy. Also, other rude actions include taking photos of your food, making a phone call, going on a date at a fast food restaurant, eating onions, and ordering seafood. Who knew?
Seafood. Well, some things that do strike the right chord are holding a decent conversation, compliment your date on their choice of restaurant, and having a great attitude to the wait staff. Hannah, what do you think works for you? What about these things that we mentioned?
I do like the wait staff one. I like to see that the person I'm with, the guy has nice manners and isn't just rude, like snaps at the wait staff or something like that.
Trying to show off sometimes, I guess.
But the worst thing I think someone could do on a date is either, honestly, I'm going to say texting. Do not text while you're with me. And also, pay for the meal. If you ask a girl out, you can't expect to go halvesies.
You invite, you pay.
Yeah, if you invite, you pay.
But you know
what about you, Jess? What do you think?
I'm going to say, I don't like any of those, although I'm going to say I was guilty of that. Actually, when I first started, before I even started dating Edward, but the first time we actually went out.
What did you do?
I was texting.
While you were with him? Like across the table from him?
No, it wasn't only the two of us. There were 4 of us. So that's why, everybody was talking. So it was like, kind of busy. Because at first it was just like, nah, I'm not going to show that much interest.
But it wasn't like, you were just with him.
Yeah.
You're the group. Okay, well, that's not as bad, but I'm talking about like if it's like a
one-on-one
and one-on-one.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd ever do that.
When I first dated the guy I'm dating, he went to the bathroom and then I was like texting. I was like, don't worry, I'm still alive. He's not a serial killer.
I'm okay. I'm at so-and-so place.
Because girls, we always have that go-to, like, call me now. If it's horrible, you have like that code word you'll send your best friend. You'd be like, so like, call me now and tell me there's an emergency, so I have to go. So I was like, okay, don't worry, there's no emergency. Like, you could stay at home.
You gotta take your precautions, of course.
Yes, definitely. Well.